I'm John Lambie, founder of Dextr, and I'm offering an opportunity to change the lives of billions by radically improving the most crucial element that's driving the fastest growing tech market in history. Let me explain, because I know I'm talking to some pretty smart people. So who's bought a new smartphone in the last 2 years? Only to discover it's not so smart after all. Have you ever hit the wrong letter with your big, fat, stupid finger, turning a simple spelling mistake into a major misunderstanding? Or have it autocorrect to something even more embarrassing? Just ask my ex-fiancée. That look on all your faces tells me I'm not the only one. We're all doing it. Why? Well, if you want to tweet, post, chat, search, comment, tag, SMS, or email with all those cool new apps on your so-called smartphone, you need to text on a shrunk-down, squished-up, QWERTY keyboard. But your finger is this big. You can't change that. So why are the keys so tiny and squished so close together? It's like they've precision engineered it to slow you down and mess you up. Why else would the #1 paid Android app of all time be SwiftKey, a keyboard fixer-upper, and more than 800 million similar apps have shipped globally, all battling to make incremental improvements to the massive problems caused by this tiny QWERTY keyboard. But that's not QWERTY's biggest problem. Just think back to when you first confronted this challenge. What did you learn on? A BlackBerry? A laptop? A PC? A typewriter? How long did it take you to learn that crazy letter order? A couple of minutes? A few hours? Days? Weeks? Months? Years? Still struggling? Spare a thought for Fennell, Oscar, and Vera. They've all just bought their first smartphone, but they're frustrated with their favorite apps because they've never used QWERTY before. The only keyboard they've ever used is this one. They're part of the mobile-only generation. And there's 5 billion people just like them in developing nations who are now migrating to smartphones and tablets. Now, I know a usability train wreck when I see one. My background is in user experience design, and for 20 years I was a usability go-to guy for brands like these. And we're about to witness the biggest, ugliest usability train wreck in history. But with your help, we can fix it. Meet Dextr. Dextr's unique design unscrambles the letters into an intuitive order everyone understands. It's called the alphabet. Then we make the keys fingertip-sized, fingertip-shaped, and spaced 1 finger width apart. Then we optimize a layout for 1 thumb and 1 finger textures for 2 thumb typers, and most exciting of all, full 5-finger dexterity for tablets. It even flips for lefties. Just spacing the keys reduces errors by over 50%. Our simple alphabetic order smashes the learning curve. Not months, not years, we're talking minutes. And that all adds up to make you faster. How much faster? Meet Lourdes from the Philippines. She can text faster with 2 thumbs than most people can type with all 10 fingers. That's 84 words a minute with no errors. And Dextr's smarter too. Dextr corrects, completes, and even predicts your next word, massively improving efficiency, even better than SwiftKey. And what do our users think? Well, from Africa to Asia, to Latin America, I'll let them speak for themselves. And this is awesome news for A, mobile manufacturers and operating systems looking for a competitive usability advantage in new markets, B, telcos whose revenues depend on SMS and data traffic, and C, app developers whose user experience relies on text input. Our business model is simple. A, instant global distribution via app stores with a freemium pricing strategy generating immediate downloads and sales. B2B licensing to telcos, manufacturers and operating systems, and bundling with app developers. And C, focus on those high-growth markets of Latin America, Africa, and Asia. But time is of the essence. This market is growing like nothing we've ever seen. And with prices plummeting, it's opening up the vast new markets of the developing world. 2013 was the crossover year, when poor countries purchased as many devices as the rich countries. By 2018, more than 70% of all devices will be purchased in the QWERTY challenged developing world. That's a massive opportunity for Dextr, meaning 2.5 billion new Android users alone will have no QWERTY skills, all looking for something closer to the alphabetic keyboard they're so familiar with. So, why us? The people who are making this happen are a global team of passionate experts in design, technology, linguistics, marketing, and management. We've already got an alpha version in the 13 crucial languages that account for over 3 billion speakers globally, with more than 35,000 downloads in all the right places. And our beta and pro versions are in development. B, protection, with our patent accepted in Australia and pending in 73 countries. And C, A global launch strategy, building awareness with targeted stories in tech, business, and news media, driving consideration in mobile and social media with relevant, shareable content, and a free trial period to load, learn, and love Dextr. Plus, we've got a number of marketing tactics to drive activations. One is our viral feeding frenzy. All our promotional efforts direct users towards a free 30-day trial of our Pro version. More than enough time to get faster and more efficient. Then pay just $1.99 to upgrade to Pro, and if you can't afford it, there's always our free Lite version. But we can let you extend your free trial for the price of a viral shout-out. A small price to pay for hundreds or even thousands of extra eyeballs. That's not all. We've got even bigger things in store for Dextr. We plan to grow the team, bringing the current team on full-time, then doubling the size of the team with a focus on technical development, sales, and marketing, so we can expand globally. Vital to this is expanding our relevance in local markets. The two biggies are Chinese Pinyin version and the major Indian dialects. Then all the other major languages in Africa, Europe, and Asia. And C, licensing Dextr across a full range of devices. We've already got smartphones and tablets covered, but then there's wearables, such as smartwatches, where QWERTY is now beyond just a bad joke. Sat-navs and other in-vehicle devices, where two-handed input is downright dangerous. Remote controls, which are screaming out for a one-handed solution. And the smart TVs that go with them, where Dextr's compact grid is way more effective. Or any wall-mounted control panels, such as security panels. And the multitude of appliances in our homes and offices, which are part of the exciting new Internet of Things. So why are we talking to you today? Well, you could play a pivotal role in this global usability revolution. We're not seeking to partner with just anyone, and we're not just interested in your money. We are looking for people who want to make a difference in this world. People who want to make it a better place for everyone, not just the privileged few. People who share our vision that more than anything, communications technology has the power to lift individuals out of poverty, as well as their families and the communities they belong to, and even whole countries and entire continents too. We're seeking people who recognize that if the mobile industry wants to drive adoption and adaptation of their devices, systems, services, and application, it all starts with making things easier, simpler, and smarter. So we can put the enabling power of this life-changing technology at the fingertips of the very people who'll benefit most. With Dextr, the global texting solution that really is as easy as A, B, C.